Greetings and thanks for having us. For the first question, uh, how would I describe our music the best way? Well, we've been trying to find kind of like a category for ourselves for a long, long time, and well, it's been really hard. We've been trying to call us horror metal, but some people say we're not horror metal. But eventually, one guy found a category that they started calling us an asylum metal band, which actually works quite well with us. So we've been going with that for quite some time, but now we call ourselves more like avant-garde extreme metal. And yeah, it's an avant-garde. It's easy because every avant-garde bands they sound all different. So I would say that is our style, more or less. Well, it's first of all, we wanted to make a full concept album. Uh, it was we were still looking for ourselves, what we want to do, what we are, what is the Agarwaen, what is the conceptual thing behind the Agarwaen in a previous album, Channel Lunacy. It was only the middle part of the album that we realized that okay, this is what we want to do, and so you can listen the album Channel Lunacy and you read the lyrics, and like half of them have story behind them, and half of them it's just one song behind the other. So we want to do the concept album that has the characters, some stories that we can work align from the Channel Lunacy to the murder trend. So actually, if you're reading the lyrics for Mass Hypnosis, Lobotomy, Graveyard Shift from Channel Lunacy, you see all these same characters coming alive also in the murder trend. Of course, we wanted to make a huge leap ahead musically and lyrically and aesthetically, everything. And yeah, we wanted to step up for the whole new level in this new album. It actually started with a sort of an accident. I was our previous guitarist Jason Ryan was in these kind of competitions where they have these different themes every month. They have to write something song. They make it like a progressive black metal ska song, and they have to just come up with the song and everything. So they got an idea that they got a theme about for horror circus, and obviously he called me right away. Anthony, this is your department. You know about the circus and all this crazy stuff, so why don't you write a song this time and we'll work it out together. So I wrote a song with the help of these guys, and it eventually actually became two different separate songs. We had the Circo de la Muerte and the Clownly Business. It used to be a one single song before, you know, I made of them two different songs. And yeah, that's kind of like where it all started. And that's when I finally found the Circo de la Muerte. I heard like, God damn, it's a song. We have to write a whole album around it. Obviously, I didn't want to write just another circus album. Like we have those plenty. We have hundreds of those basic ones. So I wanted to do something different. The circus is part of the album, but it's not the main thing in there. So it's much more deeper story wise. But yeah, coming back to the writing the actual album, so it's all started from Circo de la Muerte and Clown Business, and I started writing the songs around it. Uh, First, I always compose the songs. I write the songs musically, and kind of like starting building the story around the music, how I feel in the music, what kind of feelings the music gives you. Uh, let's say, for instance, Animus. it starts very dark, so it has to be dark. Then it's go funny part, and then it's go more crazy. So you can see in the lyrics that as well. But yeah, song by song, I start writing around it. Like the story is coming alive little by little. So there's nothing, no clear kind of like here's the story, here's the songs, here we go forward. So no, it's the story came after I wrote the music, then came the story around it, and of course I knew when I heard the riff for the bad beginning that Pete Bay wrote it for me, and I was, this is an opening track, like right away. This is where we start. And when I wrote the closing melody for the Murder Trend song, I knew that that's going to be the closing song, and I already knew that this is going to be 13, 15 minutes long song, because that it just have to be putting all together. And yeah, that's how we started. It's there's no specific order on this, but kind of based on the feelings. For instance, let's say like La Colección. It got some Spanish vibes, so that's why the name La Colección, and also the story around the persons, the locations has to be more or less Spain. So yeah, that's how it goes. The metal scene in Finland, yes, the land of the heavy metal, the capital of the metal. One would say that this is a dreamland for all metal bands. I will not say they would lie, but it's difficult in here. We do have a nice metal scene, but we have to remember that we have only what 5-6 million people in here, and we have a huge country. So there are not many people around to see and coming to concerts, especially for the smaller bands. It's really really hard to start rising up. So as I've seen in many other countries, small bands can get boom because there are not so many metal bands. You get them so much more support, but in Finland, it's you get support, but it's mostly your local support, your local cities, your local festivals. But when you want to go expand your music outside of your local fan base, it's pretty hard in here. So it's not the easiest task. Uh, as for the Agarwaen, it's equally hard for us as well. So you see bands. This is just an example, like Korpiklani, one of the biggest ones. They just play. They had a situation where they played in Wacken, tens of thousands of people watching their concert. Next day they fly to Finland, and they have like 10 people in their concert. So this is reality. It can happen even for the bigger bands. Like it's no surprise, but yeah. Um After the Corona times, heard that it's so much harder to get the audience the concerts to see the concert. So yeah, it's just becoming much harder. But hopefully, hopefully, eventually we will see some shifting to more people coming to the concerts. And yeah, but yeah, not the easiest task to come, especially coming from the outside of Finland. You want to play a concert in Finland, you would expect that everyone will come to see the concert. There will be hundreds of people. Most likely not. How we are planning to promote our music on stages, the merchants, and everything. So we obviously are going to make some tours. We already have booked for the Baltics. Not yet. We have not released this info yet, but this is actually we are coming to the Baltics during the Halloween season. Of course, we will be doing touring in Finland and everything. And we just wrote a contract with our label who will be starting booking for concerts for the next year. We will come Germany, France, Italy. So all around Europe, we will be coming promoting how crazy album concerts. So come on to see the concerts. They're actually quite nice. It's we have an actor with us, so we have lots of props and stage props and everything. So we always make sure that you, when you come to see a concert, it's going to be something you have never seen before. And we will actually release our live footage soon, so then you can get some little bit tasting of what we are on stages. So thank you for having us, and thank you for listening, and tell your friends about us, listen to us, and let me know where you want to see us next.